The essence of today's event is to celebrate 50,000 trees being planted by Konica Minolta South Africa. But more than that is also to celebrate Nelson Mandela. This initiative follows the life of Nelson Mandela, and so far we have gone all over the country, basically down to Mvezo, Kunu, we've gone to Robben Island, and we've basically followed in the footsteps of a great man, and we've planted trees wherever he has been. I think one of the difficulties we have in climate literacy in South Africa and communicating climate change is that there are no words for climate change in certain African languages. And what we found is that the word for climate change, or the term for climate change, depends on how climate is affecting that area. So for example, in Sepedi, they refer to it as the thing that makes things dry. And in other parts of the country, we're seeing similar things about how people refer to climate change in terms of its impact. And I think it's important that we are able to communicate climate change, so it's something that we're working on as well. So here today, we're planting a tree called a cercia, and we're also planting lemon trees. But in this initiative, we're also planting umvomvu, umnguma. We're planting a whole lot of other fruit trees as well, and nut trees. So there's a whole lot of shade and fruit trees that we're planting.
The significance of what we're here to do today is to endorse our partnership with Food and Trees for Africa. It's almost a 10-year partnership to date, and we've planted 50,000 trees in partnership around the country. The reason for being in Soweto is we're specifically retracing Madiba over his lifetime and all the significant places that he made a difference and where he started and where he really had a real impact. So we went to Robben Island, we planted trees in Robben Island, we planted trees in Mvezo, and we're here at the DOCC to plant trees where Madiba started his boxing career and he influenced so many young and older lives. The reason for partnering with trees is because trees provide sustenance, they provide shade, and they provide life. And the link to that is that we want to show that life symbolizes that there's hope, there's a future, especially to make a difference in community centers and in the young lives of school kids.
This is the center where our icon, Dr. Nelson Mandela, used to train, the famous picture where he's doing like this. This is a center where it used to be a place to get rest, to get peace for Dr. Nelson Mandela and other people, because they used to come and do different activities here. So currently we're doing different programs here to assist young people from around the community. So most of our programs, we deal them with the holistic person. So we deal with the body, mind and soul. So we've got programs that empower young people for life, leadership and service. Kids come here after school, they do activities. We've got a program called the Y Zone. So Y Zone is it's basically a safe space for kids. So we assist them with homeworks, they do sports activities, they do maths bingo, they do quite a number of activities that are just to entertain them but educate them at the same time.
For more stories like these, go to www.social-tv.co.za, subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on our social mediums.